I did it again, guys. I did it again. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay. So, hello everyone. It's Ninjaras here. Welcome to another Yap Sesh. Today, I'm experimenting with the mic. I think this surely will pick up the voice better. Not sure. I've been thinking maybe I gotta put it like near the sternum, whatnot. But that's besides the point. The point is, I did it again, guys. I kind of wasted another day of my life playing Marvel Rivals. Yes, this is not sponsored, but this is a sign of my crippling potential addiction. Rather, it is an addiction, probably. I don't know. But yes, last night I spent a little too long queuing up for the deadly queue known as competitive. And if anyone knows, if you played any League of Legends, it's never a good option. Yet, I still go for it. I still go for it. And so for today's yap, I want to go and explore really like what is urging me to really queue up for comp, okay? Am I avoiding shit? Is it just a ego thing? What is it going to be? So, this is going to be in my face forever. So, we're gonna figure out today. So, let me break it down for you all. So I'm saying so a lot. I am currently Diamond 1. I don't remember the points, but let's just say I am Diamond 1 right now in Marvel Rivals. And that's like better than maybe 92% of the server or something like that. So I'm okay at Marvel Rivals. Let's just say that. Now that was what I ended up with after 3 a.m. today. Guess what my rank was before all that? Before I queued up for the past, or for like, I queued up for maybe 5 hours straight. It was Diamond 1. Now, perhaps I am just stuck in my actual rank, and that might be the play. Maybe I'm just brain rotted, but I don't know. I felt like perhaps and maybe I need to go question some life decisions, okay? And that's what we're doing here is why do I want to do why do I want to keep queuing up for comp when I'm going to be stuck in the same rank half the time because either we lose because of toxicity or I just make one mistake that causes the whole game to lose. So, I believe I dare say that there's a little bit of ego into it for sure in terms of I want to be good at a video game. Yes, I want to be good at something. Okay, I'm good at a couple things, but a more tangible, not really tangible, but more uh, obvious way to me is when you got a high rank in a game. So being able to play Marvel Rivals at a high competitive level, sure, it may not get any girls, but to me, it's kind of a signifier that perhaps I know what I'm doing just a little bit. And I think, like I said, it kind of plays into a little bit ego, where it's a little bit of flex to my. It's more of like a proof to my own self that I'm able to get to a high rank, and perhaps I have the mental fortitude and the skill to actually get to a certain high rank. So that's kind of the main thing. But I have been doing a lot more thinking, and perhaps it's more so a symptom that maybe I just haven't found, or rather, haven't really realized that there's a better alternative than just playing comp. I think that's the main thing because even though I've sort of, had my phases through playing competitive games before, as I kind of alluded to, I played a little bit of League of Legends, maybe a little bit's a big understatement. Let's just say I played Singed. So, if you know, you know, okay? But the main thing is that after playing all that comp, it's more like it's a feeling you get when you are competent at something that is more it shows to you. Does that make sense? It's like I would assume it's a similar idea as to completing a great work in a piece of art, right? You complete a full-on sketch, right? And then you make it into fully shaded and everything. That's a similar feeling. Now, granted, I'm not creating anything in comp. In fact, others would say that people are creating misery in comp. But to each their own, is I would say. There's a you're yes, perhaps they're playing a competitive game, or rather, just playing Marvel Rivals to a high extent. It is not really producing any social good and whatnot, which is true. It is a little bit of display of creating situations and being able to adapt to them so accordingly that it becomes in a sense its own art is pretty cool. I guess I'm describing clip farming, but that's besides the point. What I'm saying is uh, there's a level, like, it feels like a craft when you're playing a competitive game that isn't really captured, at least what to how I feel right now, where it's like, okay, I'm feeling like I have some actual agency in this match, in this game, because I took the time to practice and use my brain. And that leads me to perhaps maybe we can use this idea, this habit of mine of playing comp and queuing up for a little too long. Perhaps we can just use that and maybe apply it to something else that's more useful in everyday life, or just actually produce something with it. So that's the issue. Is it's better said than done, right? Because in the sense, best way I could put it, or not best way I could put it, it feels like this form of procrastination where I am spending a little too much effort into something that's not going to give me that much good in the long term. It feels like, yes, I am putting in hard work, but not actually getting any proper result besides the fact that maybe I'm just a little good at the game. That's it. I'm saying just get a life, bro. I think that's what I'm saying to myself. That's basically it. But the process to getting there is tough as shit, bro. You know how hard it is to try to spend the time to learn Japanese. Like, holy moly, sometimes it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But I'm being more open minded, because if you think about it, life, yes, there are stakes and whatnot, and you could kind of treat it as comp. But if you think about it, life is just quick play. Like, if you really think about it, it's not just quick play, but it's more like you are just playing a game of Marvel Rivals. Where am I going with this? What I'm saying is that you can take the time to craft and really grind, set yourself onto a specific goal. But if you're not enjoying the journey towards it, like I am in comps sometimes, it's may not be worth the effort. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. And so maybe, just maybe, I should not take things so seriously, if you will. So, for example, with learning a new language, perhaps I don't need to hard grind set myself to specific key terms, and maybe just let it flow a little bit. Maybe just try to enjoy something every once in a while, such as Bochi the Rock. Maybe I should just enjoy Bochi the Rock. So yeah, that's my main point. I think with going forward, I've been trying to really, let's just say, trying to figure out a solution to this habit of mine of like, okay, it's only going to be one day. I'm just going to go grind out some rivals, just so that I can get the blue credits, the blue creditos, so I can buy another skin. I believe a solution could be that I need to treat it more like a uh, threshold slash quota type thing. And not quota as in like, oh, I'm gonna go play Marvel Rivals for X amount of time, but more like, or I guess so that's is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is maybe I should do the stuff I need to do first, and then do it, and then play some rivals. Then maybe I won't feel as that. Then maybe I won't feel as bad, and then yap about it in a video. But yes, uh, that's my current thing so far. The I guess my overall thing I wish to get from all this is that hopefully, or not hopefully, I am trying to do my best to kind of restructure parts of my life to where maybe it's gonna feel like queuing up for comp, but with like, without the sense of, oh, I haven't done nothing with my life. Does that make sense? It's more like I am putting in the effort, the grind set to change some change something, or make something happen, and it will actually happen type thing. I don't think that even sounds remotely comprehensible. I'm trying to figure out a better way to put it. I'm basically trying to recapture the feeling of when you queue up for a comp game and it's actually a close game. There is no toxic teammates. We're just having a good time and actually getting to a high level where it's a back and forth. I want to take that sort of element and bring it to my actual life, okay? And somehow trim down all the toxicity slash dumb shit that I've I've experienced throughout the years, and try to build something with it. I don't not build something with it, but like build something out of it. Does that no? Damn. Maybe if I was a philosopher and actually wrote this a stupid script, maybe I would actually figure out what I'm saying right now. But that's basically it. The moral of the story is I queued up for comp last night and spent a little too long on it, and now I'm in the same rank. And maybe, just maybe, it could be that I can spend my time elsewhere instead of trying to prove to myself that I'm good at a video game. Copium.